So I'm gonna make this short and sweet. If we go over 5 minutes, I clip it. But one thing I'm not gonna do, I'm not gonna let nobody play with the Bronx, man. This is my hood, this is my city, this is my heart. Everything I'm doing is for my city. I'm motivated every day by everything I went through in the Bronx, whether it's positive or negative. Now, one thing people don't understand is that we lose power of controlling our narrative, right? Now, who's controlling this narrative? The media, you know what I'm saying, news and all that. Like, the news reporter is only looking left, but he's not showing you what's going on the right. There's a lot of valedictorians, a lot of amazing people who graduated from a lot of great colleges and great schools. And there's people going from undergrad to master's programs to doctorate programs to there's a lot of big shit going on in the Bronx, right? So don't be fooled. Like, listen, when there's poverty, there's violence. I'll give them that. But, you know, the 19-year-old who was murdered or killed somebody, it was on World Latin Star, and I commented something, and it got a lot of love. Well, it got a lot of fake love, 140 likes, whatever. A lot of people had a lot of crazy things to say about the Bronx. But one thing, all the comments from the people, if you're not from the Bronx, don't speak on the Bronx, period. Like, you want to go play with your mother. That's how I feel. But we're going to articulate ourselves a little bit differently this time, right? There is change coming, and change takes time. We're not blaming the government because, you know, they owe us 40 acres, and go take your 40 acres. Don't wait for somebody to come give you your 40 acres, you heard? And my mule, don't forget. But I will say this, is that love and positivity takes time, especially in an era where people just want to be entertained. They don't want to be educated, they want to be entertained. So all of my educators, all of my brilliant minds of the Bronx, you could fact check and Google a lot of your favorite actresses or whoever they are from the Bronx. So we breed excellence. The Bronx breeds excellence. And you can fact check me on that. Feel me? You don't even go down my resume. You can Google me, huh? You heard? But there's a standard of living that not all of us uphold. And we want to do better, but sometimes don't have the courage or the mental fortitude to push forward. So now it's up to us who are conscious, who have the resources to elevate ourselves and those around us, right? So when I say the Bronx is not all about violence and shooting and killing, I mean that. The Bronx is much more than that. And if all you do is watch the news and you're not in tune and you don't be in town and you don't be around and if you're not helping us, you are op. You feel me? Like, we need allies only. Whether you're from the Bronx or not from the Bronx, if you're trying to uplift and build and rebuild our community, you're an ally, right? I'm not going to go down the justification route or none of that. I'm just talking about the people from our city, because at the end of the day, you had a chance to do it for yourself and you proved that you couldn't. So now they're going to do it for you. What your parents say when you acting out? Fix yourself, or I'm going to fix it for you. I'm going to fix you. So right now we're being fixed, and that's okay, because it's only going to bring a better version of the Bronx. Obviously, there's different intricacies that go into it, but we're not going to go that deep into it. But once again, if you want to play with the Bronx, don't play with the Bronx, play with your mother, you heard? Because I'm not playing with that. You know what I'm saying? Because I stand tall for my city. And I'm one of the many, not the few, that's putting on for this borough. You feel me? And all of these negative comments, all of these, you know, cyberbullies and all that shit don't hurt. You know what I'm saying? Why? Because I know it's not true. And if you don't live in this city, if you don't live in the Bronx, then don't speak on the Bronx. Because if you've been to the Bronx 3,000 times, all you are is an honorary guest. You're not a resident, you heard? And even though I moved out, I live in the lower. Now, I'm going to be frank with y'all. I got a son. I live in the lower with my girl. But still, I'm in the X every other day. My nonprofit, we putting on for the Bronx and the youth all over New York City. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to leave my mark in the Bronx. You're going to have a statue of me that's saying, don't play with the Bronx. Feel me? So I'm going to read a couple of these bum-ass comments. And like, a lot of people laughed because, so this is what I said. This is not what the Bronx stands for at all. We're bigger and better than this. We're hardworking people that want better for ourselves and our children. We love each other and want our community to strive and be united. Now that's facts, bro. Not every Bronx person is a violent person. Not every person from the Bronx is a gang member. There's a lot of us that are outstanding citizens, that we're doctors, lawyers, nurses, RNs, cops. We're entrepreneurs. You see all the, like, one thing about the Bronx, we gonna open a business and open up businesses, you heard? We getting our EINs up out here. I don't know about the other boroughs, but I know in the Bronx we got a lot of EINs floating around, getting right. You feel me? But, you know, a lot of people have to say, like, people called the Bronx a third world country. What did they say? You're sadly misinformed or stuck in the 80s or 90s. No, I'm not. I'm not misinformed. I know what I'm talking about. And I know the Bronx is destined for greatness. Right? So, because we breed excellence, you heard? Laugh my ass off, dead ass. His comment threw me over the edge. This is not what the Bronx represents. LOL, get the F out of here with that shit. The Bronx is effing ghetto. Yeah, you're probably very ghetto yourself. That's all I'm gonna say about you. I'm not gonna call you out of your name, but all I know is either you trying to help the situation or you not. So if you're not trying to help the situation, then sit over there. That's it. I don't want to hear it. Sit over there. You know what I'm saying? Get out of my way. What they say, make room, let them work. Hey, make room, let them work. So I'm not going to go any of these negative comments. At the end of the day, I'm about empowerment. I'm about positivity. I'm about love. That's all that matters. That's all I'm jacking. You heard word of my mother. You feel me? I don't want to hear nothing else. You feel me? If it's not about that, then go over there. Go sit down. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, a lot of us, our vision is jaded. You know, we got blinders on. We're only seeing what they want us to see. The Bronx has a lot more to offer than what is being portrayed of us, right? So that's why you need to watch the news for us and by us, you feel me? Tap into my podcast. You're going to see a whole bunch of excellent conversation with Zoe. Donate and follow Slice of Excellence. We trade report cards to pizza. It's that simple. There's a lot of positive stuff going on, but if you only choose to consume and pay attention to the negativity, then you're going to get lost, and you could miss me with that. So sit down over there.